Well, thanks, Devin. Well, start your engines because this weekend is the first race of the season at Tomahawk Speedway. And joining us this morning is the co-owner of the Speedway, Andrew Bartelt. Good morning, Andrew. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kevin.
Of course. So if people want to come to the Speedway this weekend, I hear they could get quite the deal. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's our free weekend, fan appreciation, if you will. We've been doing it every year now for the last 3 or 4 years just to let people in the door to experience the Speedway without having to really think about paying anything to get in. Now, a lot of people do attend, so you want to come early, and we ask you to help us out with parking and follow our folks so we can get everybody in there in a safe manner. But okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience where come on in, and I mean, we charge regular prices for food. You still have to pay if you want to go in the pits, but the grandstands, everybody in the world gets in for free.
That is a great thing. I love how it's fan appreciation starts the season, because most places fan appreciation is usually towards the end of the season.
And that's we started doing it that way, and I thought to myself, well, why don't we show them earlier, show them right away, because Kevin, if you like it, maybe you'll come back next week.
Yes, I probably would, because I've used to work at a racetrack over in Michigan, so I always enjoyed it. But you were also just telling me, and also telling me yesterday, that you guys are famous for the food you serve. Can you explain more on that?
Absolutely. Pulled pork, our claim to fame. We do a pulled pork nacho. We do a what we call a loaded griller, which has got pulled pork, mac and cheese, some barbecue sauce wrapped up in a tortilla, and then we grill it. So it's kind of like a crunch wrap. It's very portable, yada, yada. Yeah, I'll actually start smoking tomorrow night because we have practice on Friday, which is free every Friday to watch. Everybody can get in up top for free. We do a fish fry, and then we do a small amount of pulled pork, but then we do a huge amount of pulled pork, 24 shoulders actually, every Saturday night. And we start going on that starting tomorrow.
It sounds amazing. You know, I'm really hungry right now for some of those pulled pork sandwiches. But for someone who hasn't been out to the Speedway, can you tell us about that a little bit?
If you're familiar with dirt racing, it's pretty much what you'd expect. We're a semi-banked red clay third mile, about 8 degrees in the corners. We've put a lot of work into that over the years. Track was pretty flat when we picked it up 7 years ago, Marilyn Finetti and myself. So what to expect? Great food. We've actually got one of my employees actually brings her, she does animal rescue, and she has pigs that are supposed to be these little cute little pigs, but they grew into 300-pounders, and they bring them to the racetrack every week when it's not too hot. And Ralph and Chops and One-Eared Ernie, and so you can expect to see pigs running around. You can expect to see great racing, great announcing. We got Justin and Connor up in the booth this year. Zerngable, really well-rounded, I think, show, and a tight show. The show moves fast. We try to stay to like a 22-minute intermission, give you a commitment so you can get a sandwich or get something to drink, but yet we're back to racing and try to be out of there by 11.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And what series will you be hosting at the track this season?
So we are actually sanctioned with USRA, so we're running the USRA late models. We are running the Wissota Street Stocks, which looks to be just a stacked field for the people that follow racing. Kyle Jeanette, Jeff Nowak, Cody Coomer, Colton Kluckman, Kevin McDonovich, David Blackberg, and I know I'm forgetting some of them, but we are looking to just be, if you like Wissota Street Stocks, we're probably the place to be on a Saturday night. And then as well as IMCA stock cars starting on June 25th, and then we're unsanctioned on the rest of our classes, including 300 sprints, 600 sprints, 4-bangers, pure stocks, and then B mods.
Sounds a really busy season.
It is.
A lot of great racing out there. And I know tomorrow or Saturday, excuse me, is free to attend, but how much are tickets normally? Normally
it's $15 to get in for an adult. If you're a senior, a vet, firefighter, police, military, we're going to let you in for 10. Under 12 are free. And then we also run a family pack where it's $30 for mom, dad, all your kids. I mean, if you're bringing grandma and you're coming in the gate at the same time, we're going to include that in there too. So, and that's one of the things that we're trying to express to people is that we might be a cheaper alternative than heading down to the Dells and getting a hotel room and spending all that money on gas, which we all know sucks right now. We're a gem in the Northwoods and we're regional, and you might find that we're actually a cheaper alternative than a longer weekend traveling.
Yeah, definitely local racetracks are great. Got to go out and support them. And if you want more, or someone wants more information on Tomahawk Speedway, where can they go?
You can check out our webpage, which I really suck at updating, but there's a good amount of information out there. TomahawkSpeedway.com, or on Facebook, Tomahawk Speedway. Give that a like. We do a show every Tuesday. Give results, updates, this and that. I get pretty frequent with our posts here into the summer, so pretty good communication that way. Or my cell phone number is on the page, and I answer the phone myself. So okay. I mean, it's still good small town Wisconsin here. So
definitely, for sure. Well, Andrew, I appreciate you coming in this morning, and we look forward to a great season.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course.